ILAVIE espresso machine. Hashtag found it on Amazon. If I would describe it really quick, you put the coffee in, you put a cup under, and you get an amazing cup of coffee. But in this video, I also want to show you how it works and all the detail. This is the machine itself. It comes with a double container for the coffee. Also comes with a single. There's a little lock over here that allows you to remove it. More coffee, less coffee. This goes into this handle, turns around. Also, you get a little scoop that is specifically designed so you could compress the coffee. The machine comes fully assembled. You have the tray at the bottom. You have this nozzle over here on the side. You have a button over here that you could control the pressure on the steam. You have the 3 buttons in the front, small coffee, double coffee, and then you have the steam button. And here in the back, you have the reservoir for the water. Also, there is a little plug here at the bottom that needs to be removed before ready to use. Once plugged in, there is an on-off button over here on the side. The machine turns on. At this point, it's warming up. That's why it's blinking. When they're solid, it's ready to be used. This scoop is perfect for 1 cup. You add it in here, and then it's recommended to compress it with this part of the handle. This cartridge is ready to be loaded. So this loads at the bottom this way, and then you have to push it hard towards the lock position. You're ready to put a cup under. So a small cup like this is enough for 1 cup. The espresso cup, it's pretty strong, so that's something that you should know. The machine is ready. All you have to do is push the button and it will disperse. And here's your cup of coffee. This is an espresso. If you drink it like this, it's pretty strong, but you could make it long if you like it long. I like my coffee with milk, and I like to steam the milk. So the process is pretty simple. You just push this button, and right now the machine is ready to steam the milk. Before you use it, they recommend so you could release the water out of it, and they recommend to run it for about 10 seconds. At this point, you're ready to put your cup in. The nozzle has to go inside the milk. Turn the dial slowly. So you can feel that the volume of the milk actually increased a lot, and it's getting a lot warmer, so you got to give it a couple of seconds to a minute. And you could adjust everything from this little knob over here. At this point, you're ready to put your cup of coffee on top. Mix it together. Now you have an espresso, but it's just milk coffee. That's really good. If you don't like your coffee too strong, you could always run it again. So you have the option to turn it off and then put it back into running it again. And you don't have to change the cartridge. You will be able to just get more coffee out of it. And this way it's going to be a little bit less strong. The second cup is always less strong. If you want it more strong, then you could use actually the bigger cup. And this one you could just dump it that way. And then you can control the amount of water that it puts through by pressing and holding this button, and you could change it so it can pour more water or less water. The manual is very, very specific as far as it goes. So you press and hold and you push it several times so you could change the amount. But it's perfect for one of these cups. Cleaning is extremely easy. All you have to do is just remove this, and then you have everything contained in here. Careful, it's hot, but all you have to do is just align it, and then comes out. And this can be washed in a sink. Also, this nozzle needs to be cleaned. Once you used it with a paper towel that is wet, it's much easier to clean than let it sit, because if you let it sit, it dries out after a while. It's a lot harder to clean. So this works great. And also you can push it back in or just leave it out. So if you like your coffee with milk, or you just like a little strong cup of coffee, this will definitely do it. They also recommend in the manual not to leave the machine on all the time. So once you're done with it, just push the red button, turn itself off. It only takes a couple of seconds to warm up the water for a cup of coffee. Beautiful design all around. The knob seems to be very, very good quality. The push buttons in the front seem to be very nice and solid. There's nothing else to open. Water container is removable, so you just lift it up and it doesn't leak. So it has an auto stop function over here at the bottom. You could just fill it up or wash it. The power cord is about 3 feet long. There's very, very little maintenance on this machine. This part over here, there's no maintenance that you really have to do to it, but you could wipe it with a paper towel. The spoon is made out of plastic, easy to use. Don't lose it because you're gonna need this for compressing the coffee. The handle is pretty thick and very, very solid. So it's made out of a very, very solid material, and then it just locks into here. This is my first espresso machine. I've never had one before, but I'm very, very impressed by the quality. It makes really, really good coffee. I will come back with a later on video how durable it is and how well it works for me. Thanks for watching.